buff babies? I'm sick of saying what's up, guys, so I'm thinking buff babies. I think I like that one. If you guys don't like it or you do, let me know. So today is my off day, so I'm taking the opportunity to bring you the mobility video that I have been talking to you guys about, doing 3 mobility movements that are going to help better your squat. Full range of motion within your squat, giving you a more upright squat, giving you a more flexible squat to where you're able to sit better into your hole. The 3 really good movements. Who I'm referring to is Kelly Stark. He is like, he wrote How to Become a Supple Leopard. He is like the king of mobility that literally even helps strengthen your squat, giving that you're going to have better range of motion once you do these mobility movements. And I'm going to be bringing you guys the second video to my ab series. Sorry, it has been, I think, a little bit over a week and a half before I brought you this video. My apologies. I love you guys. I've just been all over the place. And I also wanted to mention that as of yesterday, I cut all caffeine. Yes, I know, I'm crazy. How am I gonna live? I don't even know myself, but to be honest, the past 2 days, even today, have not been that bad. It was the first day, I was noticing like a smidge headache, and I did not understand where it was coming from, and I just didn't like correlate it with I cut caffeine, and that's usually one of the first things you'll experience when you cut caffeine is you'll start experiencing minor headaches. You know, 2 weeks out from my meet, I will be filming the entire day. And I think it'll be very beneficial for those of you who are thinking about doing a meet and stuff. I'm going to be showing you, you know, what I'm eating before, what I'm eating the night before, what you need in your bag going into the meet, you know, resting in between, what you should be doing, when you should start warming up, going onto the platform, all that good stuff in a video. If it's too long, I'm going to split it into 2. I know nobody likes sitting there watching long videos. I don't myself. I don't like doing that to you guys. So I love you guys. We're about to go do some mobility, get mobile, and oh, before that, I'm gonna go get my eyebrows waxed because ain't nobody got time. They're hairy and they need help. The reason why I'm gonna be cutting caffeine is because it's one of the most proven strength enhancement performers. Bet you guys didn't know that. Buy pre-workout, buy aminos with energy. Just kidding, that stuff's great too. But yeah, so it's been proven that it's the most stimulant to help with strength. So if you guys are unaware or you aren't, I mean, if you are or you aren't, get it together. Then, yes, that's why I'm cutting caffeine. That's why I did it in my last meet. And to be honest, going into my last meet, into my lifts, having caffeine, I actually took like lower milligram caffeine pills because I didn't want to like overload myself because I had been weaned off of it for so long. And then I had a cup of coffee in the morning. I really did feel the benefit and the difference, and I legitimately felt stronger. So there's a tip for you guys if you are thinking about doing powerlifting. So I'm just gonna suffer for the next 2 weeks. No caffeine at all. No, that's fine. It's all right. Yes, so yes guys, beneficial to cut caffeine a few weeks before your meet, help with strength, and anything that's going to help me be stronger on the platform, let me know. You got anything, let me know. Alright, let's go.
What's up guys? So jumping into these mobility movements, I just kind of want to briefly go over why they are super important, why we are going over them, why you should definitely be doing them. 1, it's going to help you have a more upright squat position. 2, it's going to help you sit better into your hole. 3, it's just going to help you have a better overall squat. And that is definitely what you want. Obviously, when we're doing squats, we want to be exerting the best form that we possibly can. And you need to be mobile in order to do that. So for this first movement that you see me doing here, I'm lunging forward almost into a lunge/split position. As you see, I'm really pushing my hips forward, just stretching them out as much as I possibly can. This is going to help me, you know, just sit into a deeper hole into my squat, and that's definitely what you want. You just want to move around as much as possible. Hips open, the more your glutes are going to be open, and you just want to hold this position per each leg. I would say about 30 to 45 seconds, no longer. You don't want to hold mobility movements too long. It can be unsafe. And I just also want to make it clear that if anything ever feels a little bit off, then I would stop doing the mobility movement. Not all mobility movements are for everybody. There's a ton out there that you can choose. you could pick from, but these are my 3 favorite positions just to help you get a better squat and be more mobile in your squat position. This is going to be the end of the movement to this mobility movement. So here you see me really pushing out my knee. This is just opening up the hips and the glutes as much as possible. And this is what you are probably going to want to hold maybe for about 15 seconds of the rest of the movement, guys. Obviously, you're going to be doing the mobility movements on both legs. So from here, guys, I'm just showing you how I'm doing the same exact mobility movement that you just saw, just on my other leg and at a different angle. So this mobility movement, opening up your hips and your glutes, is going to be done with a band. Most of these mobility movements look very similar, guys, but I promise that they focus a little bit differently on different areas. This one in particular is going to really help you get into a better squat position. As you see, I hooked up the band to a sidebar, any sidebar that you can find. Step into it, go forward, lunge forward, the same exact lunge that you did in the prior mobility movement. We're going to just lunge forward as much as we can, lunge/split position, and we're really just going to let the band take our leg and really pull it as I'm pulling forward. This is going to open up your hips a lot. You're definitely going to feel a little bit of tension when you're in this position. A great movement to get your hips open, have a better squat position. And obviously you're going to be doing this movement on both legs. Again, 30 to 45 seconds per leg is perfect. So getting our hips open here, you're going to want to press your knees out. And I made a little mistake. I let my feet come off the wall. You want to make sure that you're just pressing your feet down, and you want your foot to be totally flat against the wall. As you see, my feet rised up here. It was a mistake on my part, guys, sorry. So you just really want to keep your feet as flat as possible in the same position, spreading your hips as much as you possibly can, just getting them open. That is the whole key here, guys. We just want to get our hips open. We want to get them mobile. We want to have a better squat position. Here you want to get your legs spread out as much as you possibly can. Then you want to push your feet against the wall. I am obviously not that mobile. As you see, my foot is kind of literally still halfway up, but you just want to get them externally rotated, actively kind of waving them back and forth. I wasn't doing that here either. And how you know the movement is really working is you're going to feel areas in your hamstrings and your glutes activate that you've never felt before. You want to stay in this position for around 2 minutes. So this movement is really going to help with your hip flexion, aka a more upright, better squat position, meaning like when you see little toddlers squatting, you want to have that kind of mobility. This movement is basically going to help with that. Great movement. As you see, I'm using a bigger band that's going to leave higher tension on us. It's literally pulling my hip back into my socket, and you see that my back, even leaning forward, is going into a more neutral position. There's no arching or anything like that. So this is going to help with better hip flexion and all that stuff, guys. And you want to focus this movement 2 minutes per leg. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I'm so happy that I was able to get this mobility out to you. Stay tuned for more because you will be seeing some soon.